Saturday night. What does that mean? A rocks and rolls party at the Scotties in Kamloops.
The top two teams in Pool B set to meet again here in Kamloops. Jennifer Jones has gelled with her group of youngsters. The six-time champion has a shot at the Scotties record book. All of these on the cusp. They are in search of their first. Second place a year ago, Krista McCarville's crew want the top step this year in Kamloops. Tonight's winner will go directly to Sunday's final. Northern Ontario, Manitoba. The 1-2 page playoff. Next.
It's a great facility. Home of the Kamloops Blazers of the Western Hockey League, and our week coming to an end as of tomorrow, and the Scotties here in Kamloops. Let's get you caught up in what happened on this first day of championship play. The 3-4 page playoff was this afternoon. Nova Scotia against Team Canada. And Nova Scotia, of course, coming through that three-game day yesterday. Team Canada looking off against Manitoba, but this is the kind of shot we had come to expect from Christina Black. So good on the draws, but she needed a little bit of more support, and it was a different looking Team Canada today. Carrie Anderson, the entire team picking up their game, from the brushing to the calls to the rock management. They were on their game and eventually running Nova Scotia out of stones in 10 as they would roll on to a 9-4 win, which means Black is going home. Anderson, for a second straight year, will try to come out of that 3-4 game to advance and pick up another win. They will play the loser of tonight's game, the winner, Northern Ontario, Manitoba, right through to tomorrow night's final. And on this Saturday night, our final Saturday night here in Kamloops, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to us here. Russ, of course, and we'll hear from Kathy shortly. We have to remind ourselves, we only think about 1 year ago when Krista McCarville was a runner-up at the Scotties, but she also did it in 16, losing to Chelsea Carey, and her coach Rick Lang says, look, she's only going to get better.
And he's right. Practice makes perfect. They throw a ton of rocks, doesn't play much on the tour. Krista McCarville's delivery is as good as it gets, and that's why she wins so many games, sometimes single-handedly. But having Sarah Potts holding the broom, the familiarity with her skipper throwing together at the same city pays dividends. That gives Lily the chance to brush, who's a better brusher, makes them that little bit better.
Now, we all have already talked about the greatest of all time, Jennifer Jones, hooking up with this Mackenzie Zacharias team, who are junior and world junior champions. But what Glenn Howard says is what she's done is raise their game, maybe beyond their age.
Yeah, and you know what, Vic? You don't win a World Junior Championship by accident. These are four extremely talented curlers, but what's changed since the last two Scotties is they have experience on their side now. Their game has been elevated. Having Jennifer Jones asking for it from them, they're playing with so much confidence now. I keep looking for nerves, and I don't see them.
They're just not making that junior kind of mistake you might expect. So that is what we have when we come back. The 1-2 page playoff. The winner is right through to tomorrow's final.
They're obviously really good. They have Jen leading the lineup, so much experience, and it's going to be a good matchup between Jen and I. I mean, we both have some experience, and I think it's going to be a tight win.
They're a great team, and they always come to play at the Scotties, and we know we're going to have to play our very best game in order to have a chance to win, and we always want to try to have last rock in the last end and see if we can make some magic happen.
The 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware. Here's how. And by PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada.
Manitoba, Northern Ontario. Our game on this Saturday night, and all the while, Team Canada awaits the loser in tomorrow's semifinal. It's time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
The Northern Ontario champions. They're from the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. Wonderful hosts a year ago for the Scotties. Skipped by Krista McCarville, backed up by Sarah Potts, Ashley Sipola, and Kendra Lillian. As Russ says, Potts will hold the brush for McCarville. The Manitoba champions, they're from the St. Vital and Altona Curling Clubs. Skipped by the greatest of all time, Jennifer Jones, with Lauren Lenentine in the game. That means that Emily Zacharias sits. Mackenzie Burgess and Carly Burgess. Mackenzie will then move up and hold the brush for Jennifer Jones. Both teams at 7-1, and so they had the draw to the button for this one. And Manitoba pinned it twice. Jones and then Mackenzie Zacharias covered the lid, and so they get the last rock. However, the choice of stones goes to Northern Ontario. Why? Because of that win over Manitoba. Draw one a week ago this afternoon. And so they elected to take the red stones because they knew that they were Manitoba's favorites. So Manitoba has had to go searching out some yellows. It is Northern Ontario with the red, and to get us underway on this Saturday night, the Northern Ontario lead, Sarah Potts.
Top house. Line's good. Really nice. Make it really good, guys. Full forward.
That kind of a gamemanship, we can call it that. Saying, Russ, to go and take the stones away. Does it really mean something?
It can and it can't. I think it's gamesmanship in some ways, but you get to throw both colors. So the top teams, you've got Rick Lang, you've got Glenn Howard here. They've been charting the rocks. They probably had two favorite sets, one yellow, one red, if you're smart. But sometimes you don't play one color as much, or maybe you've won or lost in 4 ends and you're just hitting, and you don't maybe have as much data on certain rocks. So all they knew was Jones played great with red. Let her try it with yellow.
Time for keys to the game. Let's start with Northern Ontario.
Well, believe your eyes. Krista McCarville, we touched on in the opening, the ability to make any shot, but she only make the shot if she reads the sheet perfectly and throws the appropriate weight. That's what they've done wrong once in a while. Potts, luck, up against Lauren, #1 lead here all week. I know she hasn't played every game, but when she has, she's been in the mid-90s. So Sarah has to bring her game.
And the keys now for Manitoba.
It's this young team, the talkie-talkie. When you're out there on the ice in these big games, only sheet going. If things start to get hard, they need to ensure that they're communicating the way they normally do. This team also wants to force the finesse against Team McCarville. We've seen against other teams, Team McCarville, they choose to throw the rock a little harder than they have to when they're chasing things around guards. Force them into that game. It may be where you get a miss tonight.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Absorb life.
Okay.
All of it. So you do the talkie-talkie, you do the walkie-walkie. And Manitoba against Northern Ontario tonight. A little bit of a quiet start here. First rock in, and looks like we're going to go up and down the sheet, although there is a corner now to work with if you want to play to the wings, Manitoba.
Yeah, delayed corner, isn't it, Joe? And they didn't like where that first one went, so it was kind of semi-aggressive by Jones. Get it off the middle, get it out of the danger zone, then throw the corner, which, because it's the 5-rock rule, you cannot remove it if you're Northern Ontario.
Yep. All the way.
Jennifer Jones will always force their opponent into aggressive play. Krista McCarville going in, hoping for just an easy open end, but here we go.
Sorry? Close to the same. Yep. Yeah. That was minimum. Line's good. Fight the fort. Close. Line's good. Fight the fort, Rube. The line's good. Line's good. It's going to be Lauren's rock. Wait if you can, Car. Off, Carly. Off. Get off. Get off. Top 8. Getting better. Not yet. Okay, go, Lauren. Go,
And
Lauren.
around that center they go as we say good evening to
Perfect
Kathy. And you just heard what Joe said. Manitoba will try to force you to play aggressively. Do you think that Northern Ontario will bite on that?
Well, Northern Ontario doesn't want to, and it's not about fear of Jennifer Jones and an aggressive style of play. Coach Rick Lang says the challenge for this Northern Ontario team, because they don't play that much, is the time it takes to think through options and strategies. In their final round-robin game against Newfoundland and Labrador on Wednesday night, they had 9 minutes left with 3 ends to go, and he said he could see them very agitated. They were getting out of their pre-shot routine. They're not used to seeing the time click go down. He said these are not Kevin Cooey. They can't throw with 7 seconds left, so if they can have a simple first 2 or 3 ends, they'll have time on the clock.
Yeah, they're not going to get, it's not very simple right now, as they are drawn in here in this first, Kathy.
Yeah. Yes. Same weight's fine. I just won't go on it early, yeah.
That is interesting, though, the fact that this is the way they approach the game. That's done. But you're right, if you don't see that clock all the time and you just play a conventional game at the club or in practice, whatever it happens to be, it can be a little jarring, take you out of your routine.
Yeah, and Vic, now with the no-tick rule, we've seen strategies become even more complex. There's more decisions to make throughout the game, and anytime you have a conversation on this thinking time, you pay for it later. You want to save that time for the end of the game when you need to be able to talk things through.
I tell you what, they get a bit of a, I don't call it a break, but the fact that Northern Ontario has rushed those 2 stones and they're not overlapped to run back, that's a huge point here.
Yeah, and it almost was overlapped. You could hear Krista McCarville screaming at the brushers to get it that extra 2 inches. And now you're right, they can be run in.
Really hard. Hard. Whoa.
Kendra Lilly.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ashley Sippola.
Might get their own.
Hard, 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 hard.
And that's what they'll do. And now look what's happened. They are staggered.
Yeah.
Big trouble right off the hop here.
Full 12.
Couldn't have rolled to a worse spot.
Yeah. And catching their own on the way by, Jennifer Jones and her team can draw around and lay 3. Couldn't have done that. They would have had to go around everything before.
Yeah, and you also can't draw the button on the out-turn side without some extreme difficulty.
Clean. To it. Clean. No. No. Off. Off.
No, off.
Lauren. Just to it. Lauren, we got to release this. Lauren, go, go, go. Hard. Just to it. Hard. You got to go. Got to go. Go.
And why rush? We've got to release this.
Well, it kind of makes that double harder, and I also think Jen was trying to get that as far as she could underneath. But if they bump that an inch, like if they hit the top one dead on, the second one goes for sure, and maybe the third one. So that's why they're trying to get a bit of separation.
Doesn't really help though.
She makes it in there better. We might have a double on the next one.
Yeah, we could try if I clip the top. Okay. Yeah. Like 8.5? Yeah.
Did the back double go? If you got all of it with peel weight, you'd kick it out of the 8-foot area at least.
You might have something to come off of if you could kick it out to the side.
So it looks like they're trying to get the one that was just thrown, which is almost buried, and you're only going to get one of them.
Hard.
Kendra Lilly. And right out of her hand, picked up by Sippola. And they're going to be on those 2. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
As they spill it in, opens it up.
You know, the triple, not that it's going to be taken away, but the triple, if you hit it dead on, that second one might drag enough to get the third one. They all fly. Yeah, that's why Jen's going to move them.
Or we throw the guard. I think I like just trying to release that a bit. Yeah, get a hair loop. Okay. T-line.
I know what she's thinking here, but
Okay, so touch more. But I
now when Northern Ontario goes to hit, could have 2 red in the rings here, so Jen's got to be careful. What a great break that was.
More line. I liked it. Back 4. More line. Back 4. Off. Speed's good. Okay, clean. Just
Again, we point out 50% is what you're looking for
No.
in your hammer efficiency and scoring 2 with last rock.
Lauren, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Go, go, go.
fine.
Yeah, it's just if that one scooches or not, right?
I think at least we leave the 2 reds there, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, we got to throw lots of weight, hit it here. Right?
The only other thing I see is this.
No, that's tough. If I ever tick
I
that,
agree.
we're not getting anything.
I agree. Peel?
Yep.
You can get 2 going here.
Yep.
Hey, Russ, right on the nose.
Yep.
And like they were saying, you'll have 2 red rocks at the top of the 12-foot to work with. No real other option here. I mean, you could play
The inside of that.
a Christina Black shot and come around everything to the back 4-foot, but that's all or nothing and very scary in the first end.
Tough part about this one is I don't think the yellow drags onto that top yellow. If it does, you might get all 4 of them if you hit it a little low side. So if it hits the shot rock thick, it's going to be hard to get it out of there. But Krista McCarville could throw it very hard. It's very accurate.
Whoa. Whoa. Close.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes. Whoa.
How many can you get moving now?
Ouch.
And she'll
Okay.
touch and move 1 out. So they're still sitting to 3.
Yeah,
That last rock with Manitoba.
That was the problem because it hit so thick on the shot rock it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Paramore.
They just had great angles there.
I don't know that you were
more
ever
weight.
hitting that one.
So
Maybe
that's
that one.
hit.
but-
Watch, it didn't tickle that right hand yellow that never moved. Therefore, hit way too much of the shot rock. Nothing she could do about it. It's just the way those were lined up.
You throw it a little harder and the rock in the top 12 would have spilled out, but
Yeah.
tricky shot.
Boy, oh
Are we
boy.
just going like half around?
Yeah, top 8.
Yeah. I like that.
Just freeze our yellow, basically.
Yeah. I like it. Same as
Speed's
practice.
the same as practice?
Yeah.
We just can't hit it high.
Okay, so we'll
Like,
be
I don't
patient.
mind if we hit it on the nose, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of, we need to, I'd like to sit 4.
Okay, yep. Let's go, Jen. You got Jen, throw it good.
It's the line shot. Need to get around the red rock top 12. If they stay high, there will be a double available from McCarville.
Top 8, top 8, top 4.
Line's good.
Yeah, they took advantage too of a Team Canada that was off their game. And that second end, Manitoba stole 4 against Carrie Anderson, and then
Line only.
Team Canada did make it close, but they were eventually run out of stones.
A little bit hard straight.
And in they go.
Pretty good. Nice call, Max.
A little too close to the effort. Okay.
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Right
just
on
like-
the nose.
At the end, it was just between everything.
And you're stick here.
Two.
Should have a draw for 2, right?
That's what I.
Shoot.
Oh, I think that's pretty good where they put it.
At this, Lauren Lenentine was trying to make it curl, and then they called the straight, so she had to kind of swing around the rock, swivel her broom head the right way to hold the line at the end. Some fancy work from Lauren Lenentine.
I believe they're trying to go straight back and make that double, but
Right on the
I think
nose.
nose should work pretty good.
you got to be careful because if you hit it there to stick it, it could go right by and miss it, and then it's a steal of 2. If you hit it a little broom side, you'll make the double, but then you could roll away and give up a steal of 2. Just a millimeter low. Make the double and give up a steal of 1.
Yep.
Sifala. Oh, if you can spill one more a little farther. And I don't think so. So look at this. They will get a chance at a 4 Manitoba right out of the gate.
I think we play it.
Can they get enough of it?
Yep, I like it.
That's the question.
Just
She said
Inner
board.
path.
We gotta stay close here because it'll hang, but it will
You
come.
assume it's not quite as broken down. There's been some hits.
Yep.
Ashley Sapula did a great job holding the line here. This almost overcurled by a lot.
Yeah. Any higher in that red at the top guards enough. You only have to guard another inch or so of that, and it's going to jam, isn't it?
The problem is there's a really long way you need to bump this red rock to remove it from the rings.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fresh in the middle, fresh in the house.
Team Manitoba threw their first end up in practice down the middle with hits. So it might be a little fresher than earlier in the week.
big brush now. You can see Carly Burgess, Clementine. They've got to get it by that stone. Top 12, get it by that one if you can. Oh, and no, they will not. Oh, and goodness, how that turned around. You go from sitting 3 for a possible 4, and you tick in the Northern Ontario stone for a single.
That was worth the risk, though, Vic. Or just maybe a little soft release there.
Wow. What a turnaround in that first. You have 3. You're trying to play a quiet takeout. You got to get close to the guard. You chip it in, and Northern Ontario steals 1. Welcome back on this Saturday night to Kamloops. It's the 1-2 page playoff here at the Scotties. Northern Ontario leads at Manitoba once again last round, playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
It's actually a pretty great effort, Joanne, wasn't it? If they get by the guard by a couple of inches, they do. It's the same result. You're going to high-side it, jam it. It was a very difficult shot. Could have drawn for 2.
Yeah, and you could hear the chatter from the front end at the other end. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it is. If you can crack a 4-ender in the first end, and the worst thing that can happen is you give up a steal, I think you take that chance.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, too, it's in the first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what have you got left? To try and get it back and more.
Whoa!
But their aggressiveness.
No, Sarah, not you. Kendra, hard.
They
really
know,
hard.
too. I mean, they know each other
Really hard.
well enough that,
Hard.
as Kathy said, this team will likely play a little defensive. Even Rick Lang said that to us. That he expects them to play a little quiet to start.
Let's go. Get it.
It was interesting. The delayed corner went up, and Northern Ontario could have sat 2 or choked off the corner. They decided to throw center guard, and that just about killed them.
Line's good.
Line.
Bit of room.
Back 4.
Line's good. No, off car.
Lauren's
Back
up.
8.
Try Lauren. No. Yeah, try Lauren. Is it sticking?
I think so. It's close.
I should have just rubbed. Whoa, Lauren. Whoa.
13-7 on that. Okay.
That's fine. Good.
What was that?
3-8.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
might be hard to get to though.
So here are the 2 schedules. They were both in their same pool. And that first game last Saturday afternoon, a week ago, and it was Northern Ontario winning over Jones, and then they ran the table and got by Carrie Anderson last night to advance to the 1-2 game.
Close. Yeah. Yes. Hard. That's hard. Yes. Hard. Whoa, we're ticking.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Spin
buried.
it, Sarah.
And maybe come back a stone. Nope, just sits right there.
Yep. You want to kill it? Yeah.
And really the same story for Northern Ontario. That game last week was the difference. And by virtue of that, both finishing at 7-1, she got first place. And by virtue of that, she got the choice of stones, and as we say, they drew for the button today. And the win over Nova Scotia. After Nova Scotia literally looked like they were going to steal it 2 and 3 times, it took a little short angle run back to get a stone off the button for the win. Puts McCarville into this 1-2 game. Got to say that Nova Scotia left us today after their loss. Thank you very much to that team. They provided so much entertainment. And it's a sincere thank you. All the teams do, but Christina Black was outstanding.
No question about it.
Solid. Still solid.
Yeah.
Yes. Hard. Whoa. Yeah. 11. Whoa. Yeah. Yes. Hard. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Watch this now and underneath.
And the nice
And almost totally underneath.
11.
Well, we told the story, Kathy, about Rick Lang taking away the reds that Manitoba likes to play. What other things have they done?
Well, you know, it wasn't just taking away what Manitoba has done. These are the red stones that they have selected tonight. Krista McCarville has chosen all of them from sheet B. It's pretty unusual that you choose 8 from the same sheet, but that is what she played last night in her win to advance. And so that forced Jennifer to play yellow, and she's got 2 from a win over Scheidegger, 2 from a win over Wild Card 3 Walter, and 4 from a win over the Yukon in a game that was lots of draws. And also Glenn Howard has been sitting on the bench looking at what teams have been throwing all week. And so there's a lot of strategy that goes into rock selection. And so you have to feel that if they're not making the shots tonight, either the ice is somewhat different or it's operator error.
And Rick, going into the game, said, look, they had a very quiet day. They practiced. They had a relaxing kind of day, went for dinner around 4 o'clock. And as he says, really, Kathy, prepared to play now.
Well, they really are, and he just said that one of the biggest things is a game management plan against Jennifer. He said we absolutely must keep the forefoot open for Krista because he knows that there will be lots of rocks in play.
And these rocks are also the stones Northern Ontario used to beat Nova Scotia. Glenn's you know, for somebody who's been around the block and won 4 world championships, he is so impressed with Jennifer Jones, Kathy, and how she has managed this team and the belief. That may be the most important thing, the belief that she's instilled in these 4 young players.
Well, we've seen them before. We talked about them winning the world championship. What we saw at the Scotties last year is it was the strategy where they've struggled. And so Jennifer has said, this is my game plan. I'm not changing my game plan. If you want to play with me, this is what we do. And they have bought in wholeheartedly.
But by the same token, I think I said to you, Joe, is that she will not ask them to do something she doesn't believe they can't do.
No, and as someone who's skipped her entire life, she can see where her team is at, and she's not going to skip herself into a disaster. But the team has been delivering for her all week.
And it's even simple things like for the draw to the button before each game, you have one player throw an in turn and one an out. And when they sat down to talk, you know, the team's immediate reaction was who's got better draw weight. And Jennifer said, no, what we need is the 2 best brushers to be brushing both of them. So that's Carly and Lauren. So unless you're opposed to it, Mackenzie, you're throwing the draw to the button with me. And that's what they did. And they pinned them both.
Yeah, it makes some sense, doesn't it? The thrower only has control for 4 seconds. Rusher for 24.
Really nice soft hit and roll made by Carly Burgess on her second, forcing McCarville to make the short little run back.
Both ends have flipped here when Northern Ontario rolled out at the far end and allowed Jones to be aggressive. And same thing here. Kendra could have sat the 2 over curled, which we watched all afternoon. And now a great chance for 2.
Top 4, bite the 4.
Top 4, yeah.
Okay.
This is draw the button, Pat. Do you think it's the same or maybe a pound heavier? Hey?
I think the same. Yeah.
Okay, so I need a bit less then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then draw the button, yeah. Let's go, Jen.
You got it, Jen. Throw it good. Let's make it.
So there you are, referring to the draw to the button, which Kathy already said they put on the lid twice.
Nice. Top 4.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes, hard. You gotta go.
Line's good. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard number up.
Lauren Lenentine got right in behind this rock as soon as Jennifer Jones let it go.
And here comes that center guard, and it's a good thing that they did. Oh, it just touched it. Thought they had it for a moment. And even that, look at the finish. They'll bury half a rock.
Good sweep.
Sliding wide, so they kind of set it.
Yeah.
Lauren is such a strong brusher, and from that position, she has her top, like her chest is right over her broom head here with maximum downward pressure, and the brush going back and forth is on the running surface of the rock the entire time. That was an absolutely wonderful carry by Lauren Lenentine and Carly Burgess.
I was right behind that. I don't know how they got it by. It looked very tight, really early, like 10 feet out of Jennifer's hand. Brilliant brushing.
Worked out pretty good.
This is the hard part now. They need to bring their heart rates down again after that 20 seconds of all-out effort.
There's enough room past that red to take on the double.
Just not crisp on that, I thought.
Final stone, Northern Ontario. One more time, trying this short angle raise here. If you got it, have you got it? Here we go. Bang, 2, and sure enough. And spill, and then maybe a bit of a bad break. It spills out into the open sitting tee line, into the button.
What? I was going to say, I don't think you can hit it too thin.
I was thinking the same thing. I didn't see. The only way you're going to miss that was wide, but when they yelled, it looked like it was all over the guard.
That was scary early. We saw more curl on hits earlier today. Thought that had a danger of over curling.
You know what? This isn't showing that much, is it?
No.
Needed that.
Wow, look at that.
That's better. I just threw it. Do you think that weight's there? Probably not, eh?
No, that would be...
Veteran call. Why use the backing? Now you're worrying about line. They played this in practice so many times. Jennifer just threw it.
Dirty. Oh, she's seen she did that wrong.
Little bit early. Line's good.
Outstanding week for Alberta's Kayla Skurlik, tied with Jennifer Jones.
Line should be okay. Carly's rock though. It's gotta be Carly only. You're not there yet.
We're close, Car.
No, we can't.
We're really close.
No, we can't.
No. Line's fine if it stops.
If it stops, and it will not. And so she slides a little too far. And Northern Ontario pick up another steal.
I thought it was all there. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Just one sheet now in play of the 4 here at Sandman Center in Kamloops on this Saturday night.
Hold it out there.
Wow.
Hold it out there though.
What a difference. Even when that first,
Not much.
and Manitoba setting themselves up for a possible 4, end up giving up a steal. There, it's a tough draw, albeit, but it's heavy, and another steal, and so it's Northern Ontario that has a 2-0 lead on stolen points as we go to 3, and Manitoba with last rock playing the Yellowstones.
People have always said it's a game of inches, and Jennifer wishes it was a game of inches. A game of inches she'd be up for. She just ticked by half an inch on that shot for 4, albeit a tough one, and got very unlucky in her come around, I thought, Joe. She just feather ticked and rolled to that spot that was a potential double.
Gotta be here, guys. Gotta be here, Carly, on the street. Hard!
Yeah, and then the second draw, the tough draw, needing a good chunk of the button, just ran a little bit better than the sweepers expected it to. Sometimes you see that end-to-end sweep, it has a big effect on the path.
So it's like 14 each.
Well, it was this shot that set up the missed draw by Jennifer Jones.
And you've got to commit here. You've got to commit early. I was a little worried about the brushing early. It might be thin, but you've got to hit this a little thinner than your comfort zone. No mistake whatsoever. And look at that. Rolls deep towards the pin.
She looked at coming down to it, maybe playing quiet tap, elected to go with the draw and was heavy. The key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, tires.
Yep, the other side. Yep.
Yeah, stay with that. Keep sweeping that. Get a bit of an angle. They just watched it.
Good, Mac, good. You think I was heavy? Like I just didn't feel like I didn't.
What?
Yeah, you sweep that red after it chisels the guard and get more of an angle. This yellow might be going, in the house, might be going right onto the Northern Ontario rock on the button here.
Hard, you're close, you're close.
Oh my. That may say a lot about your Knights so far.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Wow.
It's the thrower you wish you had missed it by more. That was really hard to do. See, the shooter stays right where it was, just missing the top red. That's extremely unlucky. You couldn't do that if you tried.
No, you wouldn't think that's possible.
Really tight.
Okay,
Actually, Sipola
We can wait. Wait's good. Halfway.
Caught the corner guard last time and
line,
ended up in a
wide.
freeze position. So this, I imagine the corner guard's going to be a factor here too.
Line's good. Line's good.
We're really tight.
Okay, Sarah, go.
Sarah Potts now trying to
Go, 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 go,
help this over. They wanted to just wrap it around a little bit, and they'll leave it
16-1.
open.
Waiting for it to curl, they just couldn't really brush it.
16-1, I think. Yeah, that spot's crazy. Yep.
Yes! Hard. Hard.
Mackenzie Zacharias, watch out now and again. Will drive everything by, open up that center line. So a couple of corners, though, if Manitoba can draw the play that way.
Yes. We still got to be able to finish it.
This is fast here, and a lot of it from what Joanne said when they went coast to coast going the other direction on Jennifer's first one, then her second one, and then there's been a lot of play down here intern-wise. This spot's warmed up completely. I heard a 15-2 on that last one.
You don't have to. You do not have to.
I'm just cleaning.
Where are we?
Only just past half.
This shot is all about line.
Sarah, rock.
They cannot
Sarah,
have
you
this
gotta
rock
go.
over curl.
You gotta go, Sarah.
It's gonna be in.
Gotta go.
Not in.
Really gotta go, Sarah.
It's not in. Sorry.
Really gotta go. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Me too.
Both of you go. Hard. Center a hair. Hard. Get to center. Go, guys. Go, go, go.
Try to make that double. Yep. Heel.
That's 3 draws for Northern Ontario. They've been begging to get them to curl. Just running a little bit straighter there than they expect. You didn't want to over curl there and leave the hit and roll behind the corners, but that's not guarding
Much.
the situation in the house at all.
No, the double's there.
Carly Burgess going to give it a try.
No.
Yeah, gotta go, Mac.
Oh, you're going to get something. You're going to get something?
Whoa, whoa. Watch
What do you
over there.
got? Just the top one.
I think top 8.
Okay. Like that, or do you want to just go straight guard?
I
Sorry,
guess I don't
guys.
hate the top 8.
I like top 8, and
If it's light, it's light.
Yeah.
Not
Play
a
the
piece?
side.
yeah.
All right, one of the other Russ. Guard or come top 8?
Oh, pick your poison, really. It's which one are you going to make. You don't want to, let's say, throw a guard and over curl, and then Jennifer's setting up for a 2 or 3. I like this. I think this is better. If the line's not great, you get off it, leave it a couple feet short.
Only thing is it's a bit of a guess on speed to the middle. This is the first rock on this side of the sheet that we've seen this whole game. I expect it wouldn't be as fast as the other side.
Yeah, for line.
With toes. Top 12.
Yeah, for line. Hard line. Where are we?
Only top 8.
Yeah,
Top
hard.
Got to go to get it by.
Top 8, top 12.
Whoa, we're way over curling. Whoa.
And
Whoa,
you're going to
whoa,
maybe
whoa,
take
whoa,
a little
whoa,
rub
whoa.
off.
Gotta
No,
sit.
they're going to go around.
Sit down. Sit
Sit.
down.
And finally
Okay,
does
let's go.
sit. So they get the top 12. Shot rock looks like it may be just a quarter of a stone, third of a stone available.
Curled hard.
You got it.
This is normal.
Yeah, I think this would be okay. That was a 5-1.
Okay.
Top 12.
Okay.
T-line, we're down. Yep. Top 8. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Clementine, top of the stone.
You gotta Gotta go.
Zacharias out in front. Oh, goodness, has ever got a lot of swing right here.
Yep.
Touches the first,
Rub off this one. Go.
touches the second, and then just spills off.
They carved that at the very last second. Another veteran call. If that gets by the top red, it goes in behind. It's staggered guards. Northern Ontario's going around again, and Jennifer will not be able to score. The fact that that bounced twice, it's a raisable stone at least. Watch them change brushing here. They're trying to keep it straight. Now they're going the other way. Might have affected enough to tick. Got a little fortunate on the next tick, and now that's a usable stone. That gets by the top one, they're in trouble.
So halfway.
Yep.
He's guarding, play the run.
This is out there, so just don't
maybe
jump
on the
right.
right. Yeah.
No lack of curl in this turn.
Oh, that's moving a lot. The other side is a lot more gradual.
As you said, might be a little fresh here.
Half. Okay, line's good.
Yeah, you could hold it, I think.
Easy line.
Oh, easy. Whoa, no.
Whoa, easy.
No, line's good.
Half.
Kristen McCarville first here in 3.
Just clean it.
No,
Tight.
you can.
Just clean it.
Whoa.
Just clean it.
So
Just
far,
clean.
not a lick.
Just gotta sit. Okay, sit. I think we can sit. Shot, Krista.
And finally, it sits. Takes away that raise.
Good shot.
You tried the combination here?
Let's go back.
Yeah.
And at least clears both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Quarter off.
But it's you're down 3-0 if you miss it.
I think they're playing the double peel here so that they have some options on Jennifer's last rock, because Kristen McCarville can't guard everything. Jennifer will either have the yellow raised or the red double after this double peel is made.
Isn't that one stone going to go into the yellow on the side?
Okay.
Just trying to open up both
No,
sides.
it should go underneath, Vic.
All right.
The shooter should go across and up to the top yellow. If she gets this just right. And the right-hand red should go between the corner guards and the red in the rings.
Whoa. Oh.
Bailing right now, Manitoba. Jennifer Jones.
Curl. Hard. Go.
Here we go. Underneath for sure. Squirt to the left. Shooter stays in front.
Not bad.
Yeah, good throw.
Well, it's theirs and they can use it, I guess. That's a positive.
You have to ask yourself, is the yellow raise there? I think so. Is the red double there? I think so.
She's gonna roll out that way if she makes the double.
I think we just block the one you just.
You want to come a little around it though?
I don't know that we need to. I feel like you're risking just
Yeah.
giving her something easier. I almost
That's
think
true. Yeah.
just right in
Let's
front.
go more ice.
Like here?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Where was I? About there?
You were right there.
So let's go a little more ice. I'll shoot similar.
Now, both
You guys
shots
like
look
that?
pretty hard,
Yep.
but the harder shot, I think, is the red double.
Yes.
Just seeing how gradual the curl seems to be on this side of the
Just a
sheet.
little
This is
more
also
ice
where
here.
Jennifer missed her shot in the first end. So if I'm Team McCarville, I want to force her to that side again.
Would you ever tap the red?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Tap it straight back. You might set up a triple. If you got to the nose, it would be gold.
This is probably the easiest shot, whereas coming into the rings would leave potential to give Jennifer Jones something.
Definitely higher. Okay, that's fine.
So definitely higher, a little longer.
Okay.
They thought they would even leave it in front
Easy.
of that Yellowstone.
Ash.
We're tight. Ash.
They're going tighter.
Tight. Whoa. Couple feet out. Go. Okay, Ash. Just pass off. Just pass
Oh, easy.
Ash.
Yeah, go, Ash, go.
Ash, Ashley Sipola.
Whoa. Good.
Like that. Or you play off the wall. Sorry, what was the first shot? There's double. We're second. Yeah. I didn't see what you called. Well, you either play this double, the reds, for one.
It's not easy.
No.
That's why I was wondering if that tap would have made some sense.
Half, Lauren?
Could have maybe
Half. 2/3.
tapped it into that type of area. This is
like a half
very
rock,
makeable for one. I
This, I think.
don't know whether you can
The
hold the
yellow
shooter.
Tempting too, but it's pretty thin.
This is for two.
Yellow.
our
It's a very steep angle, though.
It's just if we
No,
take
you know.
About a half, too.
Half? Okay.
Well,
I think this is
right
our
there.
best
Half to a
So
third?
we're third.
Yeah.
Even if you had bumped that
Almost
thing
seeing
a
this
couple
one. I think
inches,
they're just as hard.
and she doesn't
Yeah,
try
I
this
agree.
shot.
They look the same to me. Okay.
Well, this is very similar to the shot that she played in 2005. So if you leave me, I will go sweep.
And as long as you put on the brown pants.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Caitlin Laws tried something
Acted almost
similar
everything
this
I
week.
could see of the red one.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. So
Yeah.
good.
Let's go.
Let's make it.
A little less curl here than earlier in the week, but this team already knows that.
Should be close for ice, hey?
I like it.
The in-off for a possible deuce to tie here in 3. Burgess, Clementine, here we go. Coming in, you got it. Oh, and no, it will spill away. And she's going to give up a steal of one.
So close.
I thought we were stepping into the Wayback Machine, Mr. Peabody. And just not enough to push it through. 3-0, Northern Ontario. Rachel Holman. They were champions a year ago. They're champions again. A Scotties championship for Manitoba. Chelsea Carey, the Canadian champions. Gotta run this back and catch it, run it back. Got it for a third Canadian championship, Rachel Holman. And it's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones. Alberta will steal for the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. And it will be a second straight Canadian championship. 3 straight Canadian championships. Carrie Anderson. And Carrie Anderson will keep herself alive and did this afternoon with a win over Nova Scotia, Christina Black. And remember, she did it last year. She came through that 3-4 game with a win over Tracy Fleury to start, then New Brunswick, then Northern Ontario to claim her third. And so she'll have a chance to go for a fourth. She awaits the loser of this one. Winner goes right through to tomorrow night's final. Welcome back to Kamloops, BC. This Saturday night. Steal, 3-0. Northern Ontario, Manitoba still with the last rock. Playing the Yellowstones now in 4. That's maybe the first mistake we've seen.
Not getting the guard either.
Freeze this? Yeah.
I think this should be the same as
Just got to
it's
get
been.
low. Okay.
Just top 12, Mac.
Yeah, I'll just give you a little less than I've shown before.
Okay, got it, Mac. They're good.
There. There.
Mine only. Top 4.
Whoa. Where?
Top 4.
It's close.
The spot was really fast going away last end.
Yep, straight. Yep. You're touching it. I don't know. Yep. Keep going. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, try to roll in.
Yeah. 10.
Kendra, you played one yet.
And continuing to add to the total, 168. And then, of course, Colleen Jones trying to surpass her with wins, and the Rachel Holman. Krista's there at 75. I mean, we forget this is the 10th appearance at the Scotties for Krista McCarville. Connie Lalaverdi out of Manitoba, Kelly Scott from BC, and Sue Ann Bartlett. My gosh, to go back to Newfoundland and Labrador and her dominance.
You like the free still? Yeah, I still like that. I'll throw it better. Yeah. Just less.
A couple if you get it, they're good.
Love the demeanor out of this young team. You know, we all talk about the Scotty pressure cooker, but if you could win a World Junior, you know, 3 for Carly Burgess, they should be able to handle this. And down 3-0, you know, they've 3 steals. You can tell they're still engaged right into it.
It's been a funny game so far because Team Manitoba has had a lot of opportunities. First end, a tough shot didn't quite work out, so you give up a steal. Second end, McCarville makes a great shot, and then third end just couldn't quite get anything going. Really bad luck on Mackenzie Zacharias. She threw that peel and accidentally picked out their own.
You know, Russ, we talk so much about what Jennifer has done for this young team, but I think we have to also look at what this young team has done for Jennifer. After that last shot and a miss, we saw Jennifer's reaction. She was sort of laughing like, shoot, you know, I thought we had it. There was a Jennifer not that long ago that when you miss it at Canadian Scotties, you know, you're looking down, and she is has really fallen back in love with this game again. It was a lot of work for a lot of years, I think. And as much as she's done amazing things for these young women, I think they have given her love back for this game.
Well said.
And I think she knows the effect she has on this team, so she's not going to go to that bad place because she wants to continue to bring out the best in her team.
Lily and gets the top one.
Yeah.
Interns curling for Kendra so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Like board? Sure.
Boy, they got something going now.
Do you like here with board?
You tap that yellowy looking at beside Jen's broom. Half a rock frozen towards frozen. They'll all be tough to get rid of except that left one, of course. Half a rock, T-line weight.
Carly Burgess.
They're looking to kill that Northern Ontario rock side 4-foot.
Yeah, straight, 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 hard.
Wow.
Sorry, Carly.
Didn't think they'd throw that kind of weight.
A little heavy, if anything.
Well, she wanted to come across the face, didn't
she?
Yeah, they wanted to remove a Northern Ontario rock from play and have 3 of theirs in the rings, but they called the audible halfway down the sheet since it didn't seem to be curling and just got caught in between, not removing either.
Yeah, if it curls anymore, it goes right through the red port, right through the rings.
Nice throw. Like good, 10.
That really hurts because now there's a much easier way to remove that top yellow, maybe even the back double.
Yep, 10. Yes.
Barely let it go.
Hard, Ash, you really gotta go.
Or Sipila was called on.
Really hard for a piece. Hard, hard.
Wow, we're going to find the hole, and does right through. So trading mistakes right now on third stones.
Interns are just getting away on Kendra right now. Heel weight over curled. You don't want to make a massive adjustment, but this ice is a little bit sharper today. We're seeing more curl, and if you're careful with that release, if you just kind of open your hand, they're gone, and the sweepers can't hold them.
I like the same thing.
I do too.
It's the best. Try to plant it, roll. Yeah. That was like an 11. Do you like, I'd like to kill it. Do you like 10 and a half? Sure.
Okay. Sorry, what weight?
10 and a half.
Okay. So just a little bit more. Yeah. Let's go, Car.
Short angle raise.
Yep. Try to save the shooter.
Speed's good. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Off. Mac.
Hard. You
Mac
gotta
to
go.
hit it.
You gotta go.
Mac to touch it.
Go, Mac.
Hard,
Go,
Mac. Gotta go back red. Okay, that's fine.
And they'll make the angle raise, but they can't hold that shooter.
And roll. We can
try the double. We might leave a double back. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know that we need to get
We could play this.
I think the hit and roll. Yeah.
We heard the word Vic
I like
pick.
it.
That might have grabbed.
Let's go here, make sure.
Oh, it takes a little hook right there. Might have got half of it.
We haven't seen many or heard of many picks this week, to be honest with you.
No. Oh, it's been great.
We did see this afternoon, though, the call to make it curl, and then all of a sudden you had to switch back and make it stay straight. So it is a bit sharper tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They're jumping if the brooms aren't on it.
Be a little careful where you roll here. You roll like top 4, there might be a raise red double. Maybe just roll a foot.
Closer to 9.5. Whoa. Whoa. No. Kendra. Hard, Kendra. Hard, Kendra.
See Kendra get
Whoa,
lots of curl in this spot.
Yes.
And rolls it to the edge and holds on, but
I wonder what happened with
it is 1 and 3 for Manitoba at the moment.
Often does that happen. You see your teammate miss on one side, so you throw it a little bit too far to the other side of the realm.
Games we've covered, Krista McCarville's interns done exactly that. And as you say, when you watch a couple over curl,
I think that should be the same.
Yeah, what kind of weighting?
10 I'm picking. I had 10 on your last
We
one.
need to cut
Yeah.
double, darn it.
yeah, they could have brushed that all the way down, made the
You're good,
double.
Jen. You got it. Go, Jen.
Now, Northern Ontario had a rollout here in the second end that over curled.
Never off for everything. Yeah, right to it.
Never off. Clementine. Burgess. Never off. Never off. Watch it now. Oh, dear. And the catcher at the back saves that one.
Let's make this double.
So they are sitting 2.
This looks like this afternoon, Joanne. A lot of over curls.
We
like a
saw
9.
in the last couple of days, you had to be careful giving too much release on a hit, or else it would run crazy straight. But we've had some snow here. There's more moisture in the air. There's a little bit more frost on the ice, just a little bit more bite to it. And that adjustment needs to be made on release to get the hits to run straight down the sheet. The brushers just can't quite hold it tonight.
Huge shot here, because if you ever make the double, it's a force.
Yeah, what a momentum swing from a hit to lay 3.
So it's fine, yeah.
It's just growing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like with that ice has to curl a little.
Yeah, I think we'll curl.
Hair less.
I think if anything, I could pull it out.
Yeah.
Instead of curling, yeah.
Straight back might be the safest way, because then if you ever over curl it, you roll buried.
Whoa, no.
And that puts her ahead of you, actually. By a game.
Other way?
Oh, no.
What do you got? Oh, and we'll drive it by. And so they will have their chance for 2. Manitoba.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
know.
You're saying it was a chance. I just feel like it's hard.
Here's a missing shot. You learn to miss the right way. If you soften that up a bit, try to roll, hit it dead on, roll the other way, it's still a force if you get it buried.
Probably I was thinking take tight ice
I know, but it's
and
scary.
sweep it back.
I know, but
no,
it's
it's not
scary after
curling.
watching her.
It's never.
Are they getting caught watching each other, do you think?
Yep.
That's light.
You can.
Hard. Gotta go.
Final stone, and there is a little outside biter just nibbling at around 3 o'clock belonging to Northern Ontario, so full 12 is what they need. For 2, Manitoba. Get a pair. McCarville, first time with the last rock when we come back.
I know everything has an
Got your brush down. Lauren Lenentine is throwing towards you here in this 5th. The 1-2 page playoff. from Kamloops. Northern Ontario opened with 3 consecutive steals and lead at 3-2. First time in the game they do have last rock playing the Redstone. Very sloppy.
You heard Jennifer though. Yeah, after missing that in off by a millimeter, smiling and said, "Look, guys, we're okay. We just need 2." Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And I feel like Manitoba has been more in control of this game so far. So for McCarville to be up by 1 here, they can find a way to score a multiple that would take the momentum into the break.
Yeah, and I almost feel, even though they're up 1 with the hammer, I feel like they need some momentum here. 67% as a team, Team Northern Ontario.
Line's good. Where are we? Fight. Top 4. Okay, go hard then. Line's good. Line's good. You got room. Ash, gotta go, Ash. Gotta go. Hard, Ash. Gotta go. Go. Hard. Keep going. Go.
Wow, it just didn't.
Yeah. What was that?
What was that?
Northern Ontario corner guard is extremely long, and it's in the way.
I didn't really think I could stay open there.
Yeah, it's interesting. The speed was perfect on Sarah's come-around attempt, but it just didn't curl like it did in the third end the last time they were going in this direction. Great chance here for Mackenzie Zacharias to get a little roll under these guards.
Harley did it. Really hard.
Hard. Keep going. Keep going. No roll.
And they will roll it away to the edge of the 8, just back of the T line.
Like that.
Just up? I thought it was, well, yeah, maybe board, but not by much.
You got it, Ash. Let's go. Yes, really hard. Hard. Whoa. Yep.
I'm straight netting it.
Look out, and they'll stuff it. It'll just peak a little bit now on that intern side.
Those are tough. You know, you're trying to run it back. Just making contacts is successful. It's just a bit of bad luck to get it that dead on.
Try, Ash.
I'll tell you, I think this is a really key end.
Yeah, and that's so frustrating as a thrower. If you see her numbers, she won't be happy with them. She's struggling. If you make one of those, it feels good. It bolsters your confidence. To be so close and have the outcome be the worst possible outcome is very deflating.
Yeah, I wanted to stay more. Yeah, a little bit far. A little bit. Yep, I don't like it. Go.
Okay, let's make this back.
And to the back edge of the 8, so heavy.
I like the run. She's trying to go what she's been throwing.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
I think so. I think we have to.
Yeah, you're running your color this time.
I can see that better, though. Yeah. Okay.
Come around's fine too, but you better make it. You do what you did last time, leave it open, you're in a bit of trouble.
And I feel like it's a little early in the end to narrow down the scoring area. If you can throw the exact same shot here, get a red one in the rings.
Okay, go off, right off. Throw the guard. Yep. Yeah, you got a card.
Boy. It's a little bit of Kendra's narrow, so Krista's wide. Or that first one was a little bit on the shade on the wide, tight side, so that one's a shade on the wide side. You have to eventually get sitting hacks, and I'm going to make this darn thing.
Yeah, it's kind of what we saw earlier in the week when the ice was fooling the teams a little bit, and then all of a sudden you start throwing it a little different, trying to compensate, but really it's the teams that throw it the same consistently, and sure, you're going to miss one, but then you can learn. If Kendra's being a little soft with her interns, for example, and over curling, then Krista makes a change when maybe she doesn't need to, and it just spirals from there. The teams that are consistently throwing good technical rocks are the ones that figure it out the fastest. But this McCarville team, they practice so much. They all have great mechanics. It's just so easy to let it get the best of you when the conditions are a little bit unexpected.
Virtually wide open here, except for that corner guard that ended up just over the hog line, and that stops Kendra Lilly from coming around and tapping that out. So they have to play the wrong color in here.
Whoa! No.
No.
It's been a struggle, to say the least.
Okay, we'll go draw the next.
And we'll run it by
throw another guard, I'm pretty sure Northern Ontario will go around to something here pretty soon.
Wait only. Same. You got room. Same.
Okay, it looks a little hotter. It's
You've got
spreading.
to somehow,
Take a look.
it would seem to me, Joe, get Kendra Lilly into the game. And I don't know if that's changing her shots, asking her to make some draws, but she's in a bit of a funk here. And so how do you do that?
I would say it's the precision hitting that's giving her trouble right now, and I think you'll see Krista call the come around here.
Like the same thing?
I still like it. There's a bit of an angle.
This gets us third shot, so good come here.
That's the only other.
Yeah, that's the
Take
only
either
other.
the run or that, but
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's time here. You're not blanking.
I think so.
You know, and the plus side is all these Manitoba rocks are actually just touching the 8 foot, so they've got some rings to work with here.
And if she's able to sink one, might just turn her confidence, turn that frown upside down.
line only. Line only. Don't want to.
Okay, line's good. Stay close.
Line only. Don't want to.
Oh,
Really don't. It's bad. It's heavy.
okay.
Like,
Can we freeze the back one?
Well, Ash only. Hard, Ash. You really gotta go. Really gotta go. Really gotta go, Ash. Gotta go. Go, go, go.
Trying to
go.
help
Keep
this
going, Ash.
over and maybe lay it on the corner.
Okay, that works.
I like that. That'll be the shot stone. It'll be deep in the back of the tee line.
They won't be happy with that, but at this point eliminates 3 yellow rocks, which is way better than they've been doing.
What was that?
Jen doesn't sink this, is chance for 2.
top 4.
Yeah,
button.
Yeah, let's make it good. You got it.
Speed's the same, I think, because I'm
Yep.
throwing
Yeah.
on this other side.
Yeah.
Buried it is. I feel like it would curl nice in there. It does curl nice in there. Just depends how overburied she would get, you know. Yeah. But top button. Line's okay.
Line's good. You got room.
Line's good.
Well, not
Room right now.
the best
Room,
numbers
Lauren.
for Jennifer Jones either.
Line.
T-line. Almost. It's 2 at almost.
No. No. It's really trying to curl.
Back button.
Are you back to it?
Get it in there.
Just curl it.
Go.
It'll be.
You gotta go. Yes. Yes.
Back to it.
Good. Okay.
And back to it indeed.
What was that?
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Can anybody keep it in front of the tee line?
I had 14.5 on hers.
Yeah.
Full 4.
What should you say? Top
Shoot.
4? Like full 4.
Yeah.
Almost biting button.
Okay. Seems pretty nice here.
Yeah, it seems really quick here.
Yeah.
So ideally, Krista McCarville would like to be shot rock in front of the tee line, but she doesn't want to go too deep and narrow down her scoring area. So full 4 is perfect here. Got to get shot rock.
Okay, well then, easy guys. Can't be deep here.
Oh, it looks there.
It is.
Whoa. Where? Ashley's rock if you can. T. Go back 4.
Oh dear.
14.4. You gotta go.
Hard Ash.
Again, trying to help this over, Ashley Sipola. And
Hard mat. Go, 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 go,
and
go.
to it, and lays it on the corner. It is the shot rock.
Sarah, what was that? I mean, at least it's good too. Yeah.
What is it? Is it the ice? Is it their kick? Why is everybody having trouble, Jose, getting this in front of the tee line?
I think they're just surprised on the speed, but you would expect them to feed that up the lineup. When one player misses heavy, the next one needs to learn from it.
A couple feet less than I think it was the right ice.
Yeah.
We saw earlier in the week, there were times when if you threw a path 4, 5, 6 times, it got significantly faster every time. They might be getting caught on that again tonight.
Right.
or it's thrower trying to make it on their own. A draw to top 4, top button. The thrower should just be thinking top 12, top 8 weight. Let their sweepers do the rest.
Just got 2 and 4. Manitoba and Jones.
Line's good.
Worst thing here would be just a little rub off and roll and give Northern Ontario that chance. Now Burgess left. Lenentine right. Uh-oh. And now they'll back off.
No. You can, Carl.
And look at that. There you go. That's better. That little bit deep again, just behind the pinhole, but a very nice draw. Jennifer Jones.
Sorry.
I think that spot must be lightning because you saw the sweepers wanted to sweep this almost the whole way. They held themselves back, remembering tolerance, and that really narrows things down for Krista McCarville. Really good patience there by the Manitoba sweepers.
Darn. Upper rock, it's a beauty.
We might need to tap it a hair.
Okay.
Really close. Like if we're to the nose, we're good.
Okay.
Without tapping, but it's got to be to the nose.
Okay.
Then.
You don't want to have that in your head in a quick spot. You got to be thinking top 8 here and let the hired help take over.
Definitely. Might have to go a little. If you can.
Good. Line's good.
Yeah.
So scoring 2 or more with last rock. That hammer efficiency and the hired help. Here they go. Sipola. Lily, nothing so far. Got to get it over to that center line. Get it to the nose of that stone. Boy, you got to get it over there now. Get it over there. Don't spill away. Oh, and they are. And it's going to be a steal of 1. Manitoba. Wow. What a first 5. We're tied at 3.
The 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I think both coaches are going to be busy talking to their respective teams here. Rick Lang with Northern Ontario. Too many mistakes, too many overthrows, jumping some stones the front end. And after that steal of 3, they've given up 3 straight points as we check the numbers after 5.
Yeah, with Jones had an amazing opportunity for 4 in the first end, but gives up a steal. And McCarville's drawing 5, overcooked early by the sweepers and doesn't get the line. Team McCarville struggling with where to put the broom, how to throw the rock. Jennifer Jones and company, the kids are supporting her, and she just needs to finish the ends off.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet Canada, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. And Glenn Howard talking with Jennifer. And, trying to figure out what to do here, and you may have noticed she's wearing a button with the letters JY because you see there is something missing from this year's Scotties, or should I say someone missing. It's been 4 months since our colleague and friend Jim Young passed. He loved the Scotties and the curlers loved him. From rubbing his bald head for good luck to a welcoming big hug, Jim was as familiar as the ice and stones. He may be gone from our sight, but he will never be gone from our heart and thoughts.
Every time you get yourself into a big game, you get used to it.
Harris trying to help this over. Now straightening it out, coming through. Bang, bang, and 2. Team Canada.
Most definitely, I still get my nerves. If you don't get nerves, then that means you're not ready. So I always get super excited, and it's always amazing feeling to step onto that ice.
Canada is going to move on, looking very comfortable. Yeah, that's the semifinal tomorrow. They have qualified after their win earlier today against Nova Scotia. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, noon Pacific. Make a note time just a little bit earlier, 3 and noon Pacific. Yeah, Kathy, looking, as I said earlier, more comfortable. We wondered about them, maybe a little rusty in that game against Manitoba. They gave up some early steals, their rock positioning, but today, boy, they looked like Team Canada.
Well, they did, and you know, honestly, Vic, I think that they adjusted to the ice conditions better than we're seeing the teams tonight. Mike Merklinger and his crew have had their hands full, from weather changes of rain to an Arctic condition that made the ice very fast and very straight, and now it's snowing, and it's hard to understand, but the moisture content in the air outside with the snow is less than what we see in the building. So they're venting when they can. They are scraping and pebbling much more, and they can continue to do that with only one sheet in play. It curled more this afternoon. He said it is going to curl that same amount tonight and tomorrow, but the teams need to adjust to what they're seeing, not what they played on 2 days ago.
So how difficult is that, Joe, to put that out of your mind, to play, well, who said it earlier in the week? You have to play the conditions. Oh, it was Quebec, I think, said you play the conditions, not let the ice play you. So how difficult is it to forget what you know and play what you see?
We talked about that a lot on my team over the years. You always expect the ice to be a little bit different during the playoffs. One sheet out there, more fans, and you go into these games, you can't expect what you've had before, but that actually always helped us stay in the process mind. Focus on throwing a good rock, buy into where we're putting the broom, and learn from it moving forward. So you miss your shots early in the game, but in theory, you have it figured out for that second half.
Yeah, and until they find a way to have a plastic curling sheet, it's going to be different every single time. It's going to change during the game. And both these skips should be able to figure that out. I think we're going to see a much better second half.
Well, that was part of it. We liked it when the conditions were different, because if you're better at figuring out the sheet than the other team, you have a huge advantage. So I said one of my keys to the game was talkie-talkie, because after a shot comes to rest, made or missed, you have to share that information, feed it up the lineup, so your skip has the best chance of making theirs.
Yeah, Mac, speed feels fast here, so they're good.
So easy in these big games to just get quiet, to try to manage your emotions. You're trying to manage nerves. But my best performances in big games was when I leaned into the moment. I forgot I was wearing a mic, just focused on the team and fully immersing yourself in your performance.
Really hard, really hard, stay, really hard, really hard, really hard, really hard, really hard. Okay. Okay. All right. Speed was good.
So Northern Ontario with last rock.
Good, 10.
As we play here in 6 of a 3-3 time, they have one undercover.
10.5.
Yeah. Remember you shot this 2 ends ago? We can hold it.
Yeah,
what weight did you say?
10.5.
10.5.
Close. Whoa. No. Kendra, really hard. Really hard. Hard.
Kendra Lilly.
Hard, 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 hard. Hard. Okay, good sweep.
And good sweep indeed to hold it.
You like here? Yeah, I do.
Half a second heavy there, and if it's a half a second lighter, that rolls that little bit. Just close, but not quite.
It just seems to me that more so on the Northern Ontario side of things, every throw is a little bit nervous.
Yes.
Right? It is not quite sure.
Wait only, top
And that kind of surprises me, Vic. This is their 7th season together. They know each other really well. You think that they would be comfortable with this scenario. They've been in the playoffs lots in the history of their team.
Yeah, go all the way around. No, it's too late, too late.
And we want to welcome those of you watching TSN 5 in the National Lacrosse League. Welcome to Kamloops on this Saturday night of championship weekend. This is the 1-2 page playoff game. Northern Ontario against Manitoba in a 3-3 tie as we play in 6. The winner will go through to tomorrow's final, while the loser will get the fall into the semifinal against Team Canada, who were winners earlier today over Nova Scotia. Northern Ontario with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
She's asking what weight you like. We got to give her an answer.
Let's go, Kendra.
Bumper. Take your time.
They're trying to roll buried here. That was the first call, and then they went, wait a sec, we can roll wide side. I really like that. A, it's easier. Get that thing out of there, and you roll. You're not sitting 2 now, so roll over to your own.
Whoa,
sit the deuce.
Whoa, Ash, gotta go. Whoa, Sarah. Little firm. Whoa.
Whoa,
Ash. Ashley, hard. Hard, Ash, you gotta go. Really hard. Really hard. Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
Oh, stuffed it.
Okay.
And so it will sit for second shot. But they've got 3 in there. Shot rock does belong to Northern Ontario.
A little unlucky to jam that. He's going to have trouble getting at that yellow for the moment.
Yeah, you guys like this? Yeah.
10, 10 and a half. Actually, throw 10 in case you get that.
I like the call, though. Kendra's been struggling a little bit. That was the easier of the 2 choices. Good shot. But this, Jennifer's working this rock, this side rock's come up about 3 feet now by nosing it. Pretty soon, she'll be able to roll to the button or make the double.
Carly Burgess, you heard a, oh, no. Mackenzie, Zacharias trying to help it over here. Now straightening it out, Lenentine. Did they make something out of nothing? Oh, they'll get 2, and look at that.
That's fine.
Their shooter crashes. So suddenly you go from sitting 3 red, there are 3 yellow in there, but shot rock still belongs to Northern Ontario.
We had it made.
Overcooked it.
I could see it go.
A little more bite in the ice tonight, so this carve is extremely effective.
Watch the roll on ours. Sit. Nice shot, Cart.
Just got that going a little bit more than they expected it to go.
Big ad.
Kendra Lilly.
Don't
How
want
much?
to. Don't
Really
want
close.
to. Really close.
Whoa, rim, guys, easy.
Line only.
Okay, then off. Off then.
Quick
Okay,
here.
just staying with it. We're back 4.
Whoa, no.
No, we're lost.
No, never. Never. No. I just didn't know if you wanted me to. You can't sit right here.
And it will sit. Finally, back button. They are sitting 2 with Last Rock.
Yeah, but I didn't want to leave it double.
Even top button is pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's really good. Thing in the same speed as last end.
I like it. Yeah. I was at 4-6.
You hate to leave a rock back button if you have hammer. Sweepers wanted to sweep that to leave room for 2 rocks. I think Krista was hoping that was praying it would stop, but if this freeze is made,
Feels like the other side.
that's right on the pin.
I think you can get through the hole and raise that top one, so this freeze has to be pretty
She
good.
might
But you're right.
tap though. And then I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, Jen, they're good.
Let's go, Jen.
Yeah.
A lot of finish at the end in this spot, though. This rock is a 3rd buried around a rock top 4.
Jennifer going a wee bit wider. She's got a little bit less rotation.
T-line. Line only. Good. A little bit. Yep. Yep. Line only. Line's good. Line's fine. Yeah. Whoa. Room. Yeah. Let it go. Yeah.
Burgess and Lenentine. Zacharias liked the line early. It is going, though. It is going.
Really hard to stay on the corner.
Really going.
Hard. Keep going.
And trying to rub it off so they can use it. And it's now corner frozen to a second shot.
Good.
Wow.
It's good speed.
I really, truly believe it's just a hair less rotation than the young team in front of her.
It was good if it kept out there. Yeah.
They've been able to pop it out there, and Jennifer's a little wee bit softer.
Kendra's was here. No, I don't think it's that bad.
No, I don't
So
either.
let's go a hair more, but I don't want to take too much more.
Yeah.
Ideally, you come around and tuck a piece top 4 foot here.
One
But you can't afford to be heavy and make a pocket here.
15-3 on hers, and like they got it to top, like to it. So
Yeah.
pretty nice. Even if we're to the button, we just can't oversweep this, guys.
Okay.
Okay. So we want to be on the button.
I
well,
mean,
no, we want
I
to be
understand.
Top button. Okay. Yeah. Burying it. Obviously.
You've got 2, though,
It's
in
a
there.
little more ice than yours. Okay.
And you never want to think negatively. but they could leave this in a lousy spot.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking, why would you want it? I understand. You've got to do what you have to do to get 3, but you could really mess things up.
Really good.
Yeah, you could just leave it short.
Yes. Yes. Hard line. Hard line.
Simple. And Lily.
T-line.
Can you sneak this? Have you got this? Here we go. Can you? Is there room for you to get by here? No rub roll. And I think they may have just spun enough. Oh, they're still sitting only 2. That stone at the bottom of the 4. At around 4 o'clock his third shot.
They had to stop brushing that, though, like by rolling open. Watch how much effort they put into this. They're never getting it by.
Yeah, and the sweeping technique is different. With Team McCarville, they focus on speed with their brush stroke. So for Team Manitoba, they're maximum pressure, but these women, they go as fast as they possibly can. 2 ways to heat up the ice. One with lots of pressure, the other with lots of speed.
And what have they left here, Russ?
Well, straight back, pretty simple double here. And then how do you get to? How do you get to?
You let that over curl and hang on the side. Jennifer might have the same draw.
But you better make it, or she's giving up 3. It's a pretty simple shot here now.
Final stone, Manitoba, and again, right out of her hand. Now, then in time. Hold this up. Look at this. Did you leave her the double? Sure you did.
Good job.
Wow.
Nice call.
They would have loved to have kept her shooter right on the nose there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, slight over sweep.
Shoot, sorry.
Can you get through there?
You can, but it's sure not easy.
Just needs to be full 4.
Very similar.
Yes.
Full 4.
This is a huge point. Score 2 here, and you get your momentum back if you're Northern Ontario.
Well, again, and it's because you had 2 really nicely set up.
Yes.
Right. And,
They got in between on that last one, trying to make it for 3. If they just stayed a little shorter. You want to wreck on the inside one and maybe gear in.
Whoa! No!
nice Sipola. We'll try to hold this now and cut it over there.
Wait's great.
Get it over there.
Wait's great.
Have you got this hold? Have you got this? Little rub, little roll coming through, running in. Oh, and no, just too much of a rub, and they'll have to settle for a single. And the weight was great. Sipola just couldn't cut it. And that took the steam out of it, and that one killed it. Good double by Manitoba, and that holds the team from Thunder Bay to a single.
The Briar's special.
Just tradition. A celebration of Canadian curling.
Get loud, here we go.
It's everything.
Briar is epic. Newfoundland wins.
We'll already be into day 2 a week from tonight in London, Ontario, the Tim Hortons Briar. There's the field, outstanding names, familiar, some not so. And who is that Pool B BC? Jacques Gauthier. Now your son has gone out west, and he's here, of course. And watching Carly Burgess, he'll be skipping BC and opens against Brad Gouger. That's a good test for him, Kathy.
Yeah, he saw the draw and he said, well, Mom, that's like the welcome to the Briar with an exclamation point. Allie Burgess beside him, that's Carly's mom.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we'll also see Brent Lang. Jennifer Jones' husband, he'll be there, of course. Mike McEwen, skipping Ontario. It is a little odd that way, in that regard, that we, on the left, that's Jennifer Jones's mom, Carol, and yep.
Lauren Lenentine's mom, sorry, in the middle, Jen.
Yeah, a little odd that, you know, you get people moving around now with imports and residency rules. So Mike McEwen finds himself trading the Buffalo for the Ontario jacket. That's going to be a great Briar, great field, as always. And it starts next Friday night.
Great spot to have the Briar too in London.
Okay, more line, more
Heard the
line.
ticket sales are amazing.
More line.
Krista McCarville threw
There we go,
two
lines rock.
perfect stones in my mind. Of course, I'm a skip. And they just mismanaged that first one, hoping to get it by, and they got really unlucky. If they let that stop, Joanne, I don't know how Jennifer gets in there. And then, of course, the second one, another one down the path, just 1 inch wide.
15.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed with the Team McCarville is the sweepers don't yell specific weight calls. They use descriptors, which is a great thing to do. They hear the line, they say weight's good, little light, little heavy, or line only, but they don't often say this is back 8 or this is T-line. And if you can be specific, that really helps the person in the house. Oh, it's heavy. Well, how heavy is it? Is it back 12 or is it just back button? It helps call the audible when the first shot, the plan A, isn't possible. Helps get more out of every single shot. It helps the sweeper stay more specific. It actually also helps when the ice is changing to catch on to that. Oh, we yelled top 12 area hand, and now it's T-line, so it's probably getting faster.
Like that.
Or the guard. Yeah, or the guard. That looks too short. Okay. Let's go.
Top 12 is good too. Like right here. Doesn't have to be frozen.
Okay.
Top 12 there is good.
Yeah.
Probably don't want it frozen, especially if you get their line wrong. Just loop around that one, or I heard longer guard. That's not bad either.
We're good.
Top 12. Whoa. Look there.
Line's not bad.
Want to go for weight?
Line's pretty good if we're top 12.
Top line.
Okay, well done.
Top 8.
Whoa line. Whoa, no, never.
Go around it. No, we're top 8.
Top 8.
Top 4.
Okay.
Go around it.
Yep, go Ash. Go. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. I don't either.
This call there too, they were yelling top 8 or even lighter than that at one point. End up being T-line basically.
Better. It goes over here, but yep, I think so. Probably don't need to, we don't need to fire it. You could probably stick around and just get things spinning. Like a 10? Sure.
Smart call. Keep your shooter around. Remove one of these red rocks from the forefoot. All of a sudden, Team McCarville has to be very careful with their rock placement. Often that instinct is to whip this, but you don't always have to.
That's where top 8 was a dangerous call, I thought. Just guard it. You've got one on the button. It's already double guarded as it is. Kind of keep them busy for a while.
Oh, big. No then. No. Lauren. Go. Dig. Hard, Lauren. Go. You're moving it. Hard, Lauren. Hard. Watch over there, Mac, but I gotta sweep this.
Go, Jen.
Right up. All right. Fine. Jammed anyways. You're like, no. Ooh.
Got the
About half?
Jam on the
Yeah,
corner.
about half.
Jennifer knew that would happen.
Try that. Or no? That not look good?
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll freeze.
You can freeze it. Full 8.
Okay. Full 8.
Run back's an option. It's not very long. Long way to roll.
Side still seems to be running really fast.
Yes.
They thought Kendra's first was top 12, and it was almost T-line.
Yep.
Definitely less.
Definitely less. Where are we?
Really good. Top 8.
Full line.
Feeling like it's there. Yeah.
Full line.
Weight's real close.
Weight's really good. Line's
Do
getting
it.
better.
Sarah,
No bounce,
do
though.
it.
No bounce.
Well, it
line's
might bounce.
good. Yeah, line's good. Go.
Line's
go,
good.
Go,
No
go, hard.
bounce.
Ash. Hard. Go,
Okay,
good.
whoa, whoa,
Good,
whoa,
good,
whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa. Really nice, Kendra.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Yep. Freeze on top. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of seeing that.
She's probably the shot. Yep.
Yeah. You got a car.
Quick update on the World Juniors that are being played in Fussen, Germany. And Emily Deschamps drops 2 on this opening day to Norway, and Sweden will play Korea tomorrow.
Where? To it. Around.
You gotta go around.
Yes. Just to it.
You gotta go.
The speed's there to get around. Can they just get it by line-wise?
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard. You gotta rub off. Hard. You gotta rub off. Hard.
And they do rub off to avoid the staggered. Landon Rooney and the junior men played just once. They dropped a 7-2 game to Scotland, and they will play China and Switzerland on Sunday. All being held in Fussen, Germany.
Got a little caught on Carly Burgess's freeze. I think if they don't sweep it, it would have just stopped right on the side. It was just hanging out there, so it seemed like it was heavy because of how it was running, but just fooled Team Manitoba a little bit.
Could you throw this firm, hit the inside half, and run that red-yellow combination out of there?
Feels decent over there?
Yeah, same as like.
You're just trying to nose this by the look of the ice.
10.
Yep, hard.
Yeah.
Yep, hard.
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 Kendra, 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 Kendra.
And they'll roll it in and underneath. Remembering now it is Manitoba that does have last rock, and we play here in 7th. And they are shot stone covered.
She only has the inner now.
Maybe just try to go right here.
Yeah, just like edge on edge.
Yeah, or even up here would be ideal.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter how it looks, she's always trying for 2. Still got a good chance here. That run back's pretty easy, whether you play the single raise or the triple raise.
Okay.
So just sit 2 here,
Yeah.
something in front of the T line.
She has the short run, so we have to get in there for seconds.
Yeah. Just
So
touching.
top 4.
Okay. Okay. Touching the T line, is that okay or no?
Depends on the line.
Okay.
Like if you get it around it, it'll be a double. If it's edge on edge, it's fine.
Okay. Let's go, Jen.
Just sweep for the top 4.
Yeah.
Speed's the same here?
Yeah.
A little
They're good, Jen.
faster, hey?
Yep. Just a touch. They're
Okay.
good. Let's make it. Top 4.
Line's good.
Top 4. Top 4.
Line's good.
Little bit. Line only.
Little bit. Room.
Line only.
Wait only.
Top 4.
Line's nice. Don't want to. Close.
T-line. Line only. T-line.
Don't
only back
want
whoa.
to.
Whoa, then whoa.
You may have to.
How far back?
Back button.
Okay, you're really close to touching.
Wow.
No. It's got to get all the way around to the
And look at that. Look at that late finish. Goodness. He didn't think that'd have a chance.
Fully buried around a rock that's half in the forefoot.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It goes far.
I like it.
make
that.
it. 14-7 without sweeping on hers.
Yeah.
She had a hair.
Oh, if I knew we were heavy, I would have.
But I guess if we're light, then.
How far back?
It's one of those that you're not super happy with, but there's a great chance to score 3 because of this. Everybody's been heavy here.
Yeah, the door is open for Chris McCarville to put one right on the button, but it is so hard to get there. That's fully buried. The speed and the line have to be perfect here.
You could hit that top red and it drags because of the angle you're hitting it. You probably make the double. Now that's not a simple shot either, but
it's the moving of how many stones, Russ.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is that stone just thrown went there by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to bring the brushers into play, and what's she thinking as she releases this? Can she in fact get it there?
Yep, hard line!
So right out of her hand, by comparison, nobody touched Jones' stone. Yet it's Sippola and Lily here. You got it? Sarah Potts thinks they've got it. Have you got this? Oh, you got by 1, got by 2. Have you got this? Oh, you do, but just that little roll off may cost them.
That looked tight all the way down. They held that. That was looked 4 or 5 inches tighter than Jen's.
I was on a completely different line than Jennifer Jones's first draw.
Now, do you think? I mean, she's on the corner, but that little flip out. Do you think that costs her?
Well, it's like the first end. It's an extremely tough shot. I don't think it's there for a multiple.
It's hard, right?
She's going to look at your shot now.
You think it's touching it?
Yeah.
Should drag that way if I hit it on that side. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the runner's the
With
best
forward,
shot.
yeah.
Because the drag effect, this rock going this way because of here will affect this one to go this way a bit. It's absolutely there, I think.
Out and it didn't do anything.
No.
You could even do it off the corner guard.
Like there, foot forward. Okay, yep, I like it.
No, we've talked, Joe, about drag effect.
Cross the face a little.
Did you as a team sit down like a snooker player would and put the balls close? Did you put stones together and try to see what different stones would do?
Yeah, and I was spoiled having Rachel Holman and Emma Miskew as the back end, so I had a few of our junior camps that I actually listened in on the drag effect talk because it's hard to wrap your head around that.
It is. Yeah. And it depends on the separation, depends how much they're overlapped and not overlapped. But you heard Glenn underneath his voice say a little low side. That's exactly what you have to do.
So just across the nose.
Mm-hmm.
She's not throwing this very hard either.
No.
Right now it's a stolen point for Northern Ontario. Jennifer Jones, her last, looking for the 1, 2, 3, 4 rock combination here. Burgess, you got to get across the nose, a little low side. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang. Oh, and not enough, but that is a terrific shot to get a single. A little more weight, and who knows, could she move that redstone? 1, 2, 3, 4, and not enough for 1. If she threw it a little harder, could she have bumped that stone just that little bit more or 2? Manitoba has to settle for the single. Welcome back, Kamloops, BC, on this Saturday night, the 1-2 page playoff. We're tied at 4 as we go to 8. Center line went up. Corner goes up, Northern Ontario, who have last rock. And then around they go, Manitoba, with Lauren Lenentine. Sarah Potts.
Line's good. Yep. Hard line. It looks light. Hard. Line's great. Hard line. Hard line. You gotta go really hard line. Hard line. You gotta lock it on. You gotta go.
Oh, what a great carry if they can get this down to the face.
Go, Ash. Go.
Look at this. And just that little bit short.
Both
Sorry, guys,
leads
I thought that was there
at
out of my hand.
89% here. That's nice curling.
Line's good. Bit more room.
Just there.
Just sweep for the
Speed's
12
good.
only.
Well, line, Car. Whoa, let it
Sweep for a
work.
guard, Carly.
Okay,
A
we're
guard.
just soon. We're just a guard.
That's fine. We've got no line. We're on this corner.
Shouldn't
Okay,
hit the
go, Lauren.
corner.
But can't be in. Can't be in.
Whoa.
Can't be in. Okay, Mac.
Okay.
Okay.
Like freeze tap. Oh yeah, we can double peel. I forgot.
Right here, Ash.
Yeah, you got it, Ash.
Yeah, if you're Kristen McCarville, you have to make sure you score here. They have 2 hammers to Manitoba's 1. They're in a better position on the scoreboard.
Whoa!
Oh.
Boy, she pitched this one. Looking at trying to get the yellow double just off center line onto that one and stuffed it.
Think we guard this? Yep.
I truly believe the teams would have a little more success if you didn't throw it a 7. You know, like throw that 8, 8.5. You can definitely with these stones make a double with an 8.5.
Yeah, and the challenge on this surface is any kind of outward motion on release or an inward motion on release, it has a huge effect on the line. So whatever speed you can generate with your leg drive kind of has to be the speed you go with.
Hi.
Needs to stop.
Really, it's like picking.
Oh, that might not get over.
Tough one, Matt.
You hate to see that.
And now a quick brush down that lane.
Yeah. Or we
Sarah
could go
Fox,
the other way.
just in case it
Scooch that in here. Whichever, sure. That's in the
left something. And now see Jennifer just making sure that the running edge of that stone is cleaned.
It's really interesting, Vic. Over the last 3 days, this has been a very, very cold building. And you wouldn't know that in your ivory tower.
No.
But down here, it is much cooler. Tonight, it is much warmer, and that speaks to the people that are coming in and something that they're going to have to deal with for tomorrow. And maybe that extra warmth is starting to bring some of that softness to the ice, because we have not seen picks all week.
No.
Okay.
And you never know. It doesn't have to necessarily be something. It could be a footprint.
Footprint or a handprint. Yeah, you bet.
Just a smudge.
Wanted to get to the inside here to prevent A, the double, B, the roll behind the yellow. It's definitely there.
Little big. Wait,
No. Clean. Curl. Yep. Whoa. Curl.
Hard, get across the line.
Curl.
Go, Mac.
Just right on the nose.
Mackenzie Zacharias, and right on the nose. You're right.
That's a 10.
I like playing the
Not bad.
double.
10.
Sorry?
Gosh.
What about the yellow double?
Try to draw here. A little tick off.
Yellow double would be brilliant.
You guys don't like the
Not
yellow
too,
double?
it's not that
Draw
dangerous.
back here.
That was
This
my
might
other
be
shot
tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Like this?
She's gonna play in the
We need
middle.
piece of
but-
8.
Yeah.
Do you like this? No, Sarah?
Sarah was thinking the slash to clear the
This is
front.
a
I
tough
thought
hole.
we could peel the yellows.
Like this?
Yeah.
I'm not in love.
It's the best way to get rid of the one that's almost frozen. It opens up both sides.
So what do you think
That's
for the win?
that's the pitcher waving off the catcher there.
And
he doesn't like it.
And again, there's so many options on some of these shots. You could pick it clean with hack and try to hang around. You could just pick it clean and take your chances. And sitting two, there's nothing wrong with this either, but I just don't like that Jones yellow rock where it is.
Line's good. We stopped.
To be behind that red.
Whoa. It looks like
Yeah.
14-2.
No.
It's got to stop, I think.
Looks like you could go.
Easy.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that's where they wanted it.
Yep. Nice judge.
I wanted to sweep that so bad.
I know, but I just
Nice
didn't
shot,
want to.
Kendra. I know.
I like making them getting low.
Yeah.
Yep. That same weight, that was a 10. Okay.
Same thing, car.
You got a car?
Let's go.
Same weight.
Nice shot, Kendra.
This is made. You're running back the
Thank
wrong
you.
color.
Why, like you want to play?
Shot.
Her low game of the week was a 73. And now throwing 59. So off her game, obviously. Kendra Lilly.
Hard! Hard!
Lendentine. Zacharias.
Whoa!
And we'll have
Sorry,
just
Carly.
enough to push it through. The shot stone looks like it's in the hole.
Yeah, just
That was gonna roll that far.
a little overbrushed there.
Just missing a piece. Okay.
I like
Leg bumper, 10 and a half. I like 10 and a half.
Nice effort, though. We haven't seen a lot of the hits to the wings.
Whatever you're seeing, Kendra.
They were moving like crazy early in the week, but
You got it, Kendra.
they haven't really had a read on this spot.
Nope,
This
that's
is a
true.
bit of a guess on the broom.
Looks like plenty of ice to me. They're
And
down
she
to-
asked for more, though.
Yep, yeah, but I think they softened the weight too. I think they went from
Okay.
10 and a half down to like a bumper.
Whoa! Firm!
I don't see it snapping here like it used to.
Well, she just said, well, she didn't say hard. Really hard.
Sipala.
Hard.
You asked for the weight.
Hard.
Did you get
Gotta
the
go,
right
gotta go. Hard.
ice? Did you get through? Oh, you did. Wow. And rolls it into the open to sit 2. How did you not clunk that?
Oh, that was close.
Wow.
Hard.
Good sweeping.
Hard. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hard. 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 Hard.
Just rolled a tad too far. Trying to roll Barry to make the double. Make the double.
My first thought was make the double here.
It's not much ice, is it?
Go, Jen.
Make them go.
Nope, double, I guess it is.
You leave the come around for McCarville, but
Make him go was sort of the giveaway, was it there, Russ? Make him go.
Yeah, that was the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to make him go.
Yes, hard.
Jennifer
Really
Jones.
Whoa, whoa.
And her first here in it.
Looks good.
Yeah, there it is. That's make him go.
Nice throw, Jen.
Made that look easy. Very little ice, so that she's planning on backing it up a little bit on the release. Very nice.
Did it come back at all?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. A little thicker. That floated a little bit, hey?
Yeah. I thought
Down
a
to the
little
corner.
wider line than
Yep.
yours, Kendra. Yeah. So I got a
I
14.
thought they might
too,
play
so
the
I
come
think
around
14
the,
and a half.
the yellow near the center line.
Yeah.
Fight the top 4. Jennifer Jones would have to make a run
Yeah.
back. This is me. Jennifer Jones can freeze to it and shut down the end.
Yes.
Line's good. Low line. Low line.
This is her
Low
fourth
line's good.
freeze
Line's good.
attempt
Line's good.
of the event, and she's 92% on her first 3. Krista McCarville. Oh, look at that go. Look at it go. And bounce off it does. Wow.
They're light, eh?
Yeah.
They screamed whoa for line, and when they didn't have to, you can't call line until you know the speed.
Like the nose.
That was never wrecking on that center guard.
Appears that Manitoba shot rock at the back of the 8.
That looks good.
We can't touch that rock.
No.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it gonna be like in here? This is way tighter than I think.
Chance to put some pressure on Northern Ontario here.
Both players' lowest games of the event. Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's really hard, Carly. You're probably always rolling your way.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, make a good T line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm making the double, and then she just has a nose hit.
Okay. Let's make
Yeah,
it then.
top 4.
Yeah.
So
Let's make it
they're
good,
going
John.
around the yellow as you suggested. Manitoba, or rather Northern Ontario may do.
Yeah, a chance
We
to
are
sit
first,
2
yeah.
here.
They're good. Let's go.
We got to make sure we don't hit that red, so I wouldn't jump this, Lauren. Do you
Okay.
think that's too much ice?
I
It's gotta
thought
be
it was close. I think
Yeah.
I like it, yeah.
It should be close across the middle, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've seen some run straight and curl late. We've seen others curl the whole way. I think it's all in how you throw it in this spot.
Line's good. Top 4. Broom. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah.
Weight's good.
Broom.
Yeah. Line's good. Line's good.
Yep.
Line's
Make
great.
it good.
Line's
Make
really
it
good.
Yep, yep.
Needs to curl. You'll be fine past this. Just top 4.
Needs to
Carly's
curl.
Right here, Car. It's just got to be here.
Oh.
Little bit. Go.
Wow, how lovely. Okay. Very nice to sit 2 without last rock. And that's all you got, huh?
Yeah, to follow that down would be fine, but they have to bump it. To bump it, you have to throw a little more weight. And then that port gets really small.
Still quite gradual at the end there. Like
Yeah.
the weight was perfect, and it just didn't jump over like we saw earlier today.
Right here, Car. It's
Good
just got to
shot.
be here. Little bit. Go.
That's great speed. Well managed by the brushers. They had brooms on it the whole way down.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see rocks stop suddenly the later in the game you go.
You got it, Krista.
Played the shot twice 2 ends ago. One over curled by an inch and one under curled by an inch. Can't be very heavy here. You're all over that red one.
Manitoba without last rock, sitting 2. Back 8, top 4, got to come through the hole. Krista McCarville. Ashley Sipola has got her trying to help this rock over. Right now it's all over that stone top 8. Still working it, trying to get it by. Still working it. Oh, now they're going to try the raise up, and that will cut them down. It'll be a steal of 1. Never moved.
One yellow.
A steal of 1 and 8. Manitoba leads it now 5-4 as we welcome you back on this Saturday night. The 1-2 page playoff. Winner through to tomorrow's final. The loser will get the second chance, of course, against the Team Canada, who were earlier winners today over Nova Scotia. It's interesting. Of the 90 points scored by Manitoba, 30 of them are now stolen points. And it is Northern Ontario that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones here at 9.
That speaks to the aggressive nature, applying pressure to the other guy. You only have to curl 60% if you can make the other guy curl 55.
Yeah, and also Jennifer Jones has been drawing really well this week.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her miss any by a wide margin.
No.
I feel like every skip out there has had a bad, like, didn't make the rings or threw it through. I haven't seen her do that at all this week. She's really dialed in.
Got to curl. Line's getting better. Line's good. Yep. Line's good. Yep, hard. Whoa, Kendra, not curling it. No more curling. Nice, Sarah.
Opportunity missed by Lauren Lenentine here. Sarah Potts went back button on her come around the center line, and they had a chance to lock one on.
Let's go, Mac. Good, Mac. You got it.
Just not quite getting there.
So that's her stone sitting back 4, just behind the tee line. Second shot. Mackenzie Zacharias.
Line's okay. You can go back.
You got to be port foot. Line's good. Full port. Bit of room. It's running.
Easy line.
It can't be
Speed's
to
good.
ours.
Speed's
It can't-
good.
No. It can't be to ours.
Curl it.
Yeah, try, Lauren. Try. Go. Okay, Matt, that's pretty good.
Good finish to carve that over. That stays on the high side of the yellow. It's big trouble.
And if you were to touch a yellow on the way by, it's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, not, no.
Okay.
good.
They're wanting to straight guard the red Northern Ontario rock, top four on the center line. The yellow, they cannot, Northern Ontario can't remove these yellow Manitoba rocks right now.
Got no line.
We've got both sweepers on the other side here trying to get this rock to curl. Your push stroke is your strongest stroke. It's telling the rock where to go.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. You gotta go, you gotta go. Good spot.
You did a great job getting that over.
I didn't want to go on it because I thought it was big rotation.
Whoa, no. Hard, Sarah. Hard, Sarah. Okay, clean, clean, you're good. Guard this.
Yeah, I think so.
Problem rock's that inside yellow. You can't do anything with it. You get a chance to hit that red, top red on the outturn side, crack it in there, and at least get rid of the back red, yellow.
I thought they might try to jiggle things around. That guard was so high, and it didn't quite get there.
It was there.
Had a chance to go in with just a heavy draw, jiggle things around a bit. The blank probably isn't in play right now, so you might as well try to score your two.
Tight. Okay, line's okay. Split center.
Tight. It's tight off.
If you're, yeah.
Speed's good.
Get off.
Oh, it's tight.
Tight. Is it in?
No, it's good.
We're just tight. It's coming down. Clean.
Whoa.
No, it's got to sit.
Nice awareness there by the brushers.
Okay, Car.
Good. Kept going. I thought it would come off a little.
Yeah. What?
I mean,
Try to run it into that red.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Make some noise in the house here, spread things out.
Well, yeah, and if you make it right, you've got 2 red to 1 yellow, no guards.
Try this.
I like it. If you peel, you peel.
Yeah, just pretty thin here.
Yeah.
We don't need crazy weight. Just like easy
I like
peel.
that too.
Let's go, Kendra.
You got it, Kendra. Let's go. Is she playing the run?
Kendra Lilly.
Whoa. Looks like no. Okay, just peel it right off. It's fine.
Good, Kendra.
Good try.
Yeah, broom like pyre maybe? Yeah.
You got it, Car.
Not much less.
I think, yeah, if this is a little higher, they'll still try to run it, but if it's halfway, they might try to jiggle things around, a soft weight shot.
Line's good.
A little bit higher.
Okay.
Line's fine. Off if it's heavy. Halfway.
Clean.
It's higher.
Got to curl a bit, actually. So make sure you're at 4 feet. Clean.
It's higher. Go, go, go.
Curl it. Hard. Hard.
Go, 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 go,
You gotta
go.
go. Hard. Good.
Right on the center line.
We never try it tight, and then I like it. And then if you take the guard, you take the guard.
Well, the gang is back and still going nowhere. Don't miss all new episodes of the hilarious fan favorite, Party Down. Season premiere on Stars.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah. What kind of weight?
T-line.
Yeah.
Back forward most.
Okay.
I think the outturn's still the play. It's overburied by a titch, but you only have to hit 2/3 on the outturn side. You have to cross it to get to the yellow. So I guess they're just playing straight to the button. But
Yeah, they're trying to sit 2 here. I would be tempted to throw like a back 12 and move those yellows around.
Close. Back 4. Whoa. Whoa. Back 4. Yep. Whoa. 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 Back 4. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Sarah.
Help it over, Sarah.
Yeah, really hard. Back 8. Hard.
Help it over, Sarah.
Hard. Really hard.
And bump it up. And it just spills away. So still Northern Ontario shot rock centerline back button. And it appears second shot is that one just on the tee line at 3 o'clock.
If they did it at that same angle, the same weight with the out turn, they would have released that one yellow.
The weight was really close. Just not seeing that big finish at the end.
Not leaving themselves anything either.
Let's go, Jen. You got Jen.
Just got to get low here.
Yeah.
Max really ran here. She threw one.
Yeah, we'll be patient.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, we'll be patient. Let's go, Jen. You got it. Let's make this good. Put some pressure. Yep.
Playing into it or trying to make a double here?
I'm guessing with this broom, it's just a soft weight hit and roll in, and I don't know how you get it out.
Well, this is going to be a huge trump here. Lentine closest to the stone right over top. Burgess out in front. Oh, you got to get by that one. Oh, they did. Now, can you get it by that one? Yes, they do. Yes, right in on top. Sure enough.
Yikes. How many rocks have we seen brush coast to coast and get by this week?
Yeah, if you're Jennifer Jones, with the sweeping she has on this team, Lauren Lenentine's so strong holding that line. Her weight was perfect. Have to use your sweepers there to get to the inside.
How many times have we seen her do and make shots like that?
Yeah, exactly. If you could get to the nose here and get the shot rock, stay there and kick that yellow on the left out an inch or two, then there's a yellow double, and Jennifer's going to be very careful.
Just seems so gradual with the curl in this spot.
Yeah, because Kendra was beautiful. Weight 8, back 4, back 8, and it still didn't get to the nose.
Well, I'm not moving that yellow very far.
Okay. Yeah,
it is top. Well, it's button.
Okay. All right. I think it's like Matt Hackett roll.
Okay.
You have to throw it hard enough to move some yellow around. She's going to have to squeak this guard.
Yep.
McCarville and her first, and they are in trouble, Northern Ontario.
Yep, hard.
As you play here in 9, they have the last rock, but again, you got to hold this. Here comes that centerline guard, Ashley Sipola. Hold it up, and they will not.
Wait, was good?
I don't think she can.
Come look. I just want to make sure. Come look.
So she can't nose this and get shot.
No, will be one for sure.
She can play that in the crotch, but I don't think they ever spin.
No, it's not gonna curl, but I was like, I
think in there it does. Got the run. Very dangerous. Like I could go here, that would be ideal.
Yeah, is that in the way?
Or it's close to being in the way. I just would hate to rub this.
Yeah.
Want to call a time?
Yeah, I like that. Like this is perfect, but I'm just. Yeah.
No, I know. I think I think it's fine. Or we just guard that. She can get to nose and give us one.
Yeah.
She can't score.
No. Yeah, like if
she's got to be careful not to roll too.
I don't even know if we go here. I don't even know if she can.
Yeah,
like that's really
guard
hard.
in the center line is pretty tasty.
We have to guard this.
Yeah.
That's her easiest shot.
What are you standing there,
Coach? Either I go here, Coach.
I like that.
I just don't know if I have room. I think I do.
Probably she hammers this and gives us one, right? Which
is
not bad,
she
not
hammers,
great.
if I go here, she hammers it and we get 2.
It's money.
Do you think we can
Jen, if you can get it there, that's the spot.
Or do you just guard the one?
Well, then she runs in. If you're okay with one, which is not bad.
But I think it's hard to score anyway because this is slightly higher, so her shooter should spin up. Like she can't nut this and score. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
We're touching the button.
If we could get by, I'd like
it. If you could stuff it there, that's.
No, I know. Yes, okay. But if we guard, like even if I rub off.
Yes.
And she plays that, I think it's this one's higher, so her shooter is spinning.
Yes.
So I still think we probably score one anyway.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I go for it.
So I think
like
we
it.
try.
Yeah, let's try it. I like it. Take it.
I think turn like it.
I think she's coming right into hers.
We gotta hope there's a smash. Yeah.
I think that's what she's trying. I think that's what she's
We're
trying.
gonna have to use one of our times.
Yeah, we're at 3.5 minutes.
But that's
Whoop.
so if we have one timeout.
Yeah.
Sorry, somewhere in there. You could also just go there.
Put the guard back.
Yep. Yeah, just take away about 2/3 of that red one. I don't know how there's no out-turn hole because of that corner guard.
Really well thought out, though, by Team Manitoba. Even if Jennifer happens to not make this draw and spill off the red, there still isn't a great option to score a point. So she figures, why not put the pressure on?
Yeah. I think if you raise that red one, hit the left rock as we're looking first, you might score.
Line's nice.
Line's good.
Line's good. You can go. You can go.
Gotta go.
Yes.
Line.
Yes. Yes. Hard line. Hard line.
Valentine again.
You're gonna
Closer to the stone. Burgess out in front.
Where? Yeah.
Top 12. To guard.
Gotta curl.
She didn't want to touch that red over at all, and they'll guard it.
Okay.
You get another chance to get in here, don't you, to tap that yellow back and possibly grab shot or not?
Maybe.
Right there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you get
So a hair
shot.
high on this, eh?
If
Sarah?
you get to the nose of that, you're not. Yeah.
Hair high or nose?
A hair high.
Hair high, eh?
I think a lot
Yeah.
high because you actually have to hit that rock first.
Your risk of like
Okay.
that taps there too.
So like 8.5 or 9?
Hit that rock, your red wants to go this way, kills that, and your red, you might get it to hang in there somewhere.
Let's go here with 8.5.
Yeah, hair high.
I think Ashley and Kendra have to be really careful about what they say. The last time they said to her, it's really straight, and that gets in your head.
Yeah.
Hair high. 8.5. Yep.
Yeah, there's such thing as too much information, eh?
Stay straight. I can't see your broom. Oh.
What kind of weight are you throwing?
Like 8.5?
Yeah, I don't think it'll move with that.
No.
Boy, that took off of Jennifer's, eh?
Yellow onto red. Into the crotch. Probably
A little easy. Yeah.
hoping just to give a steal of one.
Whoa.
Final stone here in 9. Now again, Sipola. Now again, Sipola. What's the line? Bang, bang, got it. Oh, and now you have a look, and they may have gotten it.
I think it's one red.
Looks like
She
it's
hit it so
scooched up.
solid, it kicked that half an inch forward.
Well, they're going to call for the measure, but from that overhead, it looks like they got a single.
That's why I thought guarding
I
that
think you got it.
made some more sense.
Hell of a shot.
Nice shot.
See,
Whoa!
Hit it right where she wanted to, but it got so solid on the shooter, it went a hair forward. Watch this red one go that just enough.
just rolled a tiny bit to the right and might have grabbed enough of the button.
Sure looks like it.
What a great shot.
Don't have a ton of time, you guys.
It is one. Northern Ontario. To even it up again. So here we go. In a 5-5 tie, the 1-2 page playoff. Your winner goes right through to Sunday's final. It will be Manitoba that has the last rock coming home. And yes, just over.
That's the toughest shot at curling when it started to just dig a little wee bit. You know, they hook early, you lose about 3-4 feet of speed, and you ask your lead to throw it a foot over the hog line. Brilliant shot, good judge.
First stone from Sarah Potts was tighter, and around went Manitoba with Lauren Lenentine, and this is her second. Manitoba with the hammer.
With the no tick roll and 2 beauties there by Northern Ontario, the odds have changed quite a bit from when you could tick. There's been 14 tied coming homes or extra ends. The team with hammers scored 8 times, giving up 6 steals. So your odds of winning for Jennifer Jones are only 57%. Small sample size, but that's what it was this week.
3 of those steals were from Christina Black alone. She's responsible for half of that stat.
I think that's there, no?
Well, and the big worry coming into this game for Rick Lang was that they didn't leave themselves with time clock issues, because he said it just took them out of their comfort zone. They're not used to seeing it tick down, and it's very tight.
Well, they have 2 timeouts, so that's 3 minutes on their clock. They just have to use them. He sits for a while, and then he'll make his way. He'll actually go right over to another sheet just to get a better angle and walk back and forth like an expectant father.
Your goal is buried. Northern Ontario's got a ton of work to do.
Hard! You really gotta go! Hard!
Going to catch anything?
Roll it.
That does, and rolls it underneath. Wow, they're just piling them in now.
That's brilliant.
Look at that.
Great shot.
So, again, don't you, if you're McCarville, have to start ripping something, or you just keep coming in?
I think you have to keep coming in, because you take off the red, you lose. There's really no way to hide and make Jennifer miss her last one. How you're going to do that now that shot, that's just a brilliant curling shot.
Line's good.
They have to bump around the furniture a little bit here and get some angles.
Hard to do, though. That was a perfect roll.
Okay, tick off this if you can. Whoa, it's got to curl. It's got to curl. Okay, never mind. No, it's not.
Feel the long one?
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Nice and easy, Mac.
You got it.
Good.
And the timeout. So, yeah, tighter for Northern Ontario, but the additional 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard. Keep it back.
Yeah.
Hard.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
Hard. You're good. You're good. Good.
Got it.
Because of how good that roll was on Mackenzie's first rock, there's only one spot this rock can be drawn to, and that's kind of right next to the top 4 rock, just on the corner of the Manitoba Rock top button.
Okay. We got lots of room right now.
Line only.
Close. Line's not bad. If weight's okay. Line's pretty good. Yep.
We gotta go.
Canada
Yes, hard.
They
Line's really
picked
good.
her up now.
Room, room,
Sipola,
room.
Potts.
Sarah's in.
We're there.
Okay, well then. Whoa.
Sarah's.
No, Sarah, no. We gotta leave it.
Oh, and then just snuggles up beside.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. Do we run at some point?
Pretty close. A rock higher and a little bit more curl would have been perfect.
Rock higher, you're right.
Right through, right at it.
Carly Burgess.
Nice car. Nice toss.
Carly's first 5 game percentage total was 76%. She's been 88 in the last half of the week.
On the nose.
On the nose.
Yeah, if she has any nerves to deal with, I can't see them.
No.
This whole lineup looks so comfortable out there.
Really gets it sorted out.
Really hard line.
It's light.
Really hard.
That may have affected that slide.
Whoa, ash on it, ash on it.
It's halfway.
Okay, whoa. It's got to stop. Sit.
I kind of seen the freeze, Carly.
Yep. Yeah, I beat him there. You
Top
got a
four.
car?
Okay. Even full 8.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this line.
Yeah.
Full 8. Sweep for the full 8, guys.
Yeah.
Speed's
be
still
nice
the
here,
same,
Connor.
hey?
Yeah. 4, 7, 5. Well, now, yeah. It's my first one.
You like this call, Russ?
Well, I know what she's thinking. You've got that little pocket there. They're going to try to take the pocket away, but there's a red, yellow, yellow, yellow to leave Northern Ontario shot and maybe buried. You could just peel out that side red one. You're still sitting top 4 dead buried. Gives them the come around then.
Get it here. You can be aggressive.
Yeah. Then go.
Both of you. Hard! Whoa, room. Sorry.
She was just cheering you on, so.
Really good car.
Really nice car.
And right down to it, Carly Burgess.
Great shot. What a beautiful shot.
And a timeout been called now
If you can rattle
by
those
Northern
and almost
Ontario.
see. Gotta hit this one here.
Yeah, like I think you want
We gotta
that
hit this
pretty
one.
thin.
Yeah.
You want to get these two moving?
Try and hit this one here, I think, eh?
Yeah. I think
Or
even
even
a little thinner.
Is it even like
Because we can't send the 3 over here.
No.
We got to make sure the 3.
Yeah.
I think we have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but we want the 3 to come back to here almost.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
we
think
need this like
You'll
to
go,
here.
if you concentrate on that 7 sticking there so we can use it on the
Yeah.
next one, right? Because
We
she's
gotta-
going to have the open hit on that one. We got to have something to come around.
I think we need half a rock though to make.
But then we're
sure
losing
that-
our shooter.
We're definitely we're gonna be losing our shooter.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this
Need to
point, we
make
have
some-
to make these go.
If you
Yeah.
disturb them by hitting it just off center and leaving it there, right?
Yeah.
Then those 3 might fly out.
They're right here.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of
It's the
time,
right
ready?
call, and I think that's why,
Hit
to
it.
answer your question, Vic, why Jennifer played the aggressive call. Jennifer could have whacked that red one, probably lost a yellow. Then if McCarville comes to the pin, she's playing a triple raise. So I think it was a smart call, and Carly Burgess just nailed it. So now, if this combination's made,
Here more.
the key is, can they leave that yellow-red combo guarded? Because otherwise it's a gimme to get it out of there. Don't have to whip this, because it's just a matter of getting the one off the button.
Yeah.
Hard.
So hard.
Hard.
It's a 4-rock combination. McCarville's first.
Hard.
Bang. And they did. They loosened it up. And so the shot rock
I mean, not really.
now is Northern Ontario.
Hard to. Okay.
Yeah, what do you do with your next one, though? There's the beauty of Carly Burgess's brilliant freeze. If they high side that, she was a little tight on that, then the red rolls at least a foot or so, and it guards Jennifer's shot. So he has to play a 6-foot run back with the wrong color.
I'm being bored.
Okay.
Mac through that.
Yeah.
Well played end here
Yep,
by
Jen.
Manitoba.
They're good. Let's go, Jen.
I think that's our only shot. Yeah.
Gary.
Probably not, but.
Ideally, get to the inside a bit here. Protect the triple. If you hit it a hair high side, they could all fly. And the next one.
Solid board. Clean it. 10-5. Clean. 10-half. Clean. Yes. Well, clean it. Yes.
Jones in her first. Burgess. Bang. There you go. So they're sitting the 3, Jen at the back. And how do you get there? Another timeout being called.
Yeah.
It was a sloppy start, really, for Manitoba, resulted in 3 straight steals. But since then, the McCarville team just has not been on their game. A 69, a 59, a 63% for Krista McCarville. But they get 1-9 to tie Manitoba with the all-important last rock coming home. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. straight draw?
Yeah, that's all they have. Krista McCarville was very close in 6, I think it was, with 2 of them. One was an inch tight, one was an inch wide. And this has to be perfect, but you know, if you ever make it.
Well, I was going to say, Joe, look at the way those yellow stones are in there. Looks like a little bit of a snooker rack, but if you can get in behind it, what can you run on?
Look at that red straight back.
Yep.
You can't see too much of it either.
I think you can get to the side of the button here, Russ.
Yeah, the guard's long enough, but you're right. We haven't had too much movement here. It's got to be tight to that guard.
Line and weight will have to be perfect.
She needs to find that draw weight, just 53%. Right now it's a win for Manitoba and a spot in the final. Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville, Sippola, and Lily on the brush. Get it by the guard. No, it's going to come up light as it dies out in front. And it will be on to the final for Manitoba. Make the final 8-5 Manitoba. And now Northern Ontario. Will slip to that semi-final against Team Canada. And last year's silver medalist will battle the gold medalist of a year ago to see who will get a chance at this year's Scotties title against Jennifer Jones in Manitoba.
I needed that last time. I know. I'm gonna go get my stuff.
They're playing so well. So Jones through, and McCarville. Team Canada. Gold medal game a year ago will be to see who gets a chance to play for gold against Jones. We'll have it for you tomorrow. Make a note, we're an hour earlier, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, noon Pacific. Yeah, she's in a zone right now and enjoying the game as much as she ever has with this young Zacharias team.
The 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Purex Bathroom Tissue. It's pure comfort. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada.
Come here, little one. Skyla, Isabella, Jennifer Jones and her girls. Mom picked up another win. And impressively too. Except for that slow start and giving up the steals. She really wasn't in trouble, I don't think. Now Coach Ye and his partner, Carly Burgess. They're into the championship game of this year's Scotties tomorrow night. But first, Krista McCarville and this Northern Ontario team will have to regroup. They left the ice immediately, not very happy with their performance. And they're going to go against the Team Canada that looked a lot more comfortable today in the win over Nova Scotia. So it's a rematch of last year's gold medal game in Thunder Bay. Only this one will be to see who goes on to play Manitoba for this year's championship here in Kamloops. It's a lonely walk to the dressing room for Krista McCarville after a disappointing last rock came up light. So one more day remains here in Kamloops. Make a note, of course, tomorrow 1 hour earlier. We'll be on the air at 3 p.m. for Team Canada against Northern Ontario. From here, the Scotties on Canada's sports leader, TSN.